XRP holders, what I'm approximately to reveal you in today's video is simply insane. The amount of impact that cryptocurrency is starting to have on the arena is growing exponentially every single day. And nicely now, we just got a few sincerely insane updates in terms of the elections, and I want to show you men something. This is so cool, that without a doubt gives me extraordinary feeling about the destiny of XRP and the relaxation of the cryptocurrencies that exist on this area. We can see the crypto enterprise spent greater than $135 million backing candidates inside the 2024 election. So a long way every unmarried candidate they have backed has won with 48 overall victories. And a path we can see proper here that is what is happening. It's essentially becoming absolutely essential for candidates to be supporting cryptocurrency that allows you to clearly win elections. We can see right here, crypto has flexed its have an effect on in more than 4 dozen residence races this 12 months. You can see among congressional races that appeal to the spending from cryptocurrencies terrific packs. These are ones that have been backing the Democrat and backing a Republican. It's very clean that politicians need to take a greater stance on cryptocurrency and helping what human beings need, as it's turning into increasingly more of an essential issue for human beings anywhere. We can see in 8 races in which votes are being counted, the PAC's desired candidate is in advance in all, however, 3. Crypto made its largest wager in Ohio, spending $40 million on a Bernie Moreno. Moreno's campaign changed into, in opposition to Senate Banking Chair Sherrod Brown, who's a vocal crypto critic and of direction she misplaced. Pretty much absolutely everyone who became against cryptocurrency or refused to speak on it or changed into pro-CBDC, which is basically anti-crypto, got destroyed. And every person who's pro-cryptocurrency, nicely, they're doing pretty properly right now. We can see Donald Trump, who put, whilst positioned Bitcoin above $75,000 for the first time in records. Bitcoin is now up 113% over the past 12 months and has outperformed all but a number of the SP 500 ADD. Generally talking, the election final results as being perceived as bullish for Bitcoin. And previous to the election day, we posted this alert, of course, on my channel. The Kabazi letter also talked about this, but election days are massive. We definitely 2x'd our money on election day, so I need you men to join my Discord so that you men get those notifications when we open up these trades on Dogecoin, Bitcoin, XRP, the whole lot. Because we're being profitable trading they all right now. Now, speak me of making quite a few money. No one's ever misplaced cash over the path of 4 years protecting Bitcoin. This is something that Michael Saylor lately said on an interview. I want to play this clip for you guys because it surely indicates simply how bullish the crypto markets are going to be in the very near future. Listen up. So approximately this viable winter, are you definitely no longer feeling the cold? Look, if you're going to invest in Bitcoin, a quick time horizon is 4 years, a mid-time horizon is 10 years. The right time horizon is all the time. Warren Buffett said, in case you would not maintain it for 10 years, you shouldn't keep it for 10 minutes. So if you have a look at the path of 4 years, nobody's ever lost cash over 4 years retaining Bitcoin. And in case you have a look at our experience, we commenced shopping for it at $10,000, and now it is up by an element of 4. Horizon, you are pleasant, so it is a blessing and a curse. The blessing is it makes it the most exciting issue in the financial universe anywhere within the world. And the curse is it may result in tension for human beings that have a quick attention span or are centered on a narrow time. Exactly, and so it's why I suppose it's so essential to always zoom out a little bit and form of look at the larger photograph. A lot of people, they make the error of just making an investment for the near term, making a living inside the near time period, which there is nothing incorrect with that. There's sincerely quite a few possibilities to swing trade on extraordinary marketplace actions. I think a success dealer is capable of doing that pretty continually and makes lots of cash doing it. However, I can even say which you need to additionally be retaining positions for long time as nicely. Dollar cost, averaging every single day something you can afford and holding positions which you would love to have for 10 years or longer is an absolute necessity in my factor of view. And that is the way you keep your wealth over the long term. The way that you build a wealth is through working truly difficult and locating remarkable swing buying and selling opportunities. And we additionally do that another time in my Discord. Make sure you are in there. If you are no longer in there, we are making fantastic money. Now, all of this we can see, it's genuinely been 50 days when you consider that Michael Saylor last offered Bitcoin. This is the longest time between buys for MicroStrategy since the Endure marketplace. So this is honestly thrilling. We can see this is a timeline of all of Michael Saylor's buys, and what we can see is, yeah, I imply 50 days. That's a truly long time period. And so quite a few human beings are questioning, why is Michael Saylor, the perpetual Bitcoin bull, not buying crypto right now? Does this suggest that we are going to see a mild correction? And the answer is in all likelihood, but he additionally has a lot of money in unrealized gains too proper now. When you study his unrealized gains in Bitcoin, it's in the billions and billions and billions of dollars proper now. That's a pretty big deal too. I suppose it's amounted to $7 billion or something definitely insane, and just unrealized profits based totally off of those market actions. And so I'm now not completely certain what Michael Saylor is making plans here. However, the man is extremely rich with his Bitcoin holdings. And so the reason why he's now not buying proper now is probably because he's waiting to look what the markets kind of cap out at. He sold in, he were given a few honestly good entries down right here. And now he is basically just ready to peer what is going to manifest here within the future. What are we looking ahead to peer here? Every unmarried, this type of little inexperienced dots with the aid of the man are purchases, and you can see those are just those big rallies that occur, and those are the periods of time wherein he hasn't been shopping for proper. So right here, for instance, he wasn't buying while he bottomed out, he did buy. Right here, he wasn't buying again, however, he bought proper after. He just form of waits for a touch bit of reality, and right now of path, it's obvious that we're in an uptrend, as you can see right here, and so he hasn't bought for the duration of this era of time. It's a decently long time period that he hasn't offered. So I suppose he is possibly awaiting a moderate correction off this rally, which could be very common. And then he's possibly to shop for the bottom as he is completed regularly earlier than right here, and right here. And so we are simply going to await that and spot what occurs. Now, speaking of all of that, we are beginning to see loads extra adoption of Bitcoin, right? We can see gold's marketplace cap throughout this period has genuinely surged by way of about $4.9 trillion simply this year by myself. That is 3x Bitcoin's overall marketplace cap proper now. That is presently around $1.5 trillion. US strategic Bitcoin reserve should supercharge this cycle. We're talking about nation states, sovereign wealth price range, institutional investors, and company treasuries all getting concerned in Bitcoin. And so what does this mean for Bitcoin? Well, if gold can flow $4.9 trillion in marketplace cap in a single year, and Bitcoin ETFs are seeing lots more inflows than gold ETFs, after which we additionally have all of these things that are additionally now gambling into Bitcoin's fee, we're probably going to be capable of seed Bitcoin. At the very least, in my factor review, do a 5 to 6x of its contemporary rate. I mean, we already recognize that the USA government plans to use Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. That's simply insane. However, honestly, seeing the numbers being damaged down in reality enables us to recognize simply how insane it can be. If we get 4.9 trillion in expanded market cap, you recognize it is like what, almost like that's essentially a 4x from the price that we're at right now, right? And so, yeah, it truly is pretty insane. That's pretty insane. That's just a 4x right there. And you realize, I suppose, primarily based off of the growth fee of Bitcoin, it is actually feasible that we grow a lot quicker. Instead of like a 4x, I can without problem see a 6x with all of these other kingdom states, sovereign wealth price range, who have no Bitcoin. So they're going to accumulate Bitcoin lots faster than they would acquire gold, which they already have a large reserve of, because they want to have a lot extra publicity and that they want to conquer out all of the different kingdom states. Ensuring that they have larger holdings in order that they have extra market dominance. That's surely vital for lots of those human beings. And so I assume it'll be a very competitive accumulation duration, and you already know who knows precisely where Bitcoin is going to head at the peak of this cycle, but I could not be amazed to peer a multi-dollar 100. 000 Bitcoin 200 or 300